Welcome back to the next installment of Panzer Campaigns Tunisia 43, the End in Africa scenario. And I have considered all of my units. I am ready. I'm gonna... Oh no, what have I done? Okay, yeah, just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and run the turn, and we'll play. So... starting with varsity. Here's the big red one. 4th infantry, 4th mixed infantry. Okay. That is the 46th infantry. Yeesh. I disrupted one of my artillery units. It's pretty hardcore. They've really been hitting my artillery units hard, though. So, I mean, in a way, it's kind of a good sign because it means that a lot... Oof, yeah, that was good defensive fire. A lot of what they're fighting with right now is artillery. They're almost at the front in a lot of cases. I think that, I was thinking about prior to getting on tonight, this scenario is not super duper challenging for the Allied forces. I don't think. I mean, I have made this one easier. And in truth, I wouldn't consider myself a veteran of this game, but in any case, they're retreating on all fronts. In any case, this is probably not like the most difficult scenario for the Allies to win. That being said, I think I've done a pretty good job. I mean, I've certainly been enjoying myself and having a good time with all of these scenarios, or with this scenario in particular. I really like this game a lot. I've liked all of the Panzer campaign games that I've gotten, but this one in particular I feel like is... I like the map a lot. I like the setup and the layout. So we're having a good time. I'm pushing them back. They're retreating, it looks like, in a number of different places, which is good for me. That is interesting to see the AI kind of just withdraw like that. I don't usually see that behavior coming from the AI units, but... Alright, so the shooting has begun. We've got a nice surround near Jeffna, west of Jeffna, by Varsity. And they're trying to fight back where 1st Armored is. 1st American Armored. I've got Longstop Hill. They're shooting at the Moroccans. We got a disruption from the Moroccans. That's rare. Okay. So, yeah, we're getting a lot of disruptions on them. They're not having a great time right now. And I'm spotting a lot of their units that have been causing me trouble. I do think that they're withdrawing overall. I can see them. And that was probably a smart move for the AI. I don't know if it's like really recognizing that it's in a terrible position for where it's at, but in any case, it is making a smart move by pulling back in some areas. More artillery on my disrupted artillery. Blasting on my guns, my batteries. They're really going at it. Okay. They are still fighting. They're fighting hard. But we definitely have the upper hand right now on pretty much every front. This is going to be quite an active turn, I feel like. This day, I say that, I measure by turns, but in a lot of historical context, these battles are measured by days. And I think that this is a very important day for me. Like, my men are getting tired. They are getting to the point of, not exhaustion, but they're they need a rest, but we are making progress, real progress in a lot of places. So that's good. We're going to keep fighting too. We're getting a lot of good disruptions against them this turn, and I think we'll turn that to our advantage. Okay. They just hauled off with this engineer unit. There's just this engineer unit that's over here. That's interesting. Okay. Shooting at my tanks. Oof! That ratty tank southwest of Port Dufas. That Italian tank unit busted up one. They just lost 4 vehicles in one hit. Surprised there are any left. Okay. Peter's Corner is going to be big today. And I took a lot of my artillery out of travel mode, so I have high hopes that I'll get a lot of artillery come online this turn as well. They got a nice disruption against my guy that was pinning them. They're getting some disruptions now. Okay. In real life, Longstop Hill was quite a vicious battle that went poorly for the Allied. It was uncoordinated, and they lost pretty hard, at least in the initial encounter. I think later on it wasn't the same, but yeah. So I think we're getting close to the end. We'll see. They might have more artillery to fire. Okay. This surround on Highway 7 is looking decisive. All right, let's compare notes. Let me save first. Save as turn 18-0. So I'm less than a third of the way through, but I think I'm probably a quarter of the way through. I don't know, I'm bad at math. All right, let me grab this. Put this down here, and we will compare 18. All right, so comparing to previous turn, we've got 4 HQs out of command versus 5 HQs out of command last turn. 12 artillery unavailable versus 9. 15 units low on ammo versus 15. We got 6 undisruptions. This one, let's look at those quickly. Where are you? Oh, my recon car. I think you got hit by an 88. Another recon car over here. Okay. Infantry. Oh, good. I'm going to need them for an assault here momentarily. The 7th Gordon Highlanders. Where are you? Where are you? I do not see you. Did not highlight that unit. Okay. Queen's Cameroons. Where are you? Reachable hexes. I am tripping. Okay. Here's you. Here's you. Okay. Alright, I see them all now. 14 units set up. Yeah. We got a lot of artillery coming online, I think. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. This is all the artillery that I have in the it's like all the 5th Corps supporting troops. Field Regiment, Field Regiment. Good, good. These guys are going to have a tough afternoon, these Axis fellas. We've got like a lot of artillery that just came online. That was the plan too. Okay, 7 units low on fuel versus last turn I had 7, 50 units, nope, sorry. Last turn I had 9 units low on fuel. I recovered a lot more fatigue and losses, and that's it. So let's also quickly look at the view, local supply values. I'm just going to page through here. In all honesty, I really need to understand this particular mechanic better, but like I mentioned before, the more I expose myself to it, the better off that I will be. I don't fully understand like why these units all have such low. I guess it's because Patton is low, but he's at the top, so like I don't know if I need to move him back. If you're in the comments and you know how this part works, let me know. If I look at his command size, it's like really freaking far, so maybe he can afford to move back a little bit. I'll try it. Because I don't know, I just need to experiment with this and see. So let's get him back over here. Okay, next up is my task list, so let's look here. I've got bunker at crossroads. Let's examine these, even for ones where I'm like, yeah, okay, so I am handling this situation, but this bunker is obviously going to be a big problem for me as I finish clearing this road out. There's a lot of fighting left to be done here, and that's tough because, well, the Highlanders have been fighting for a long time, and they're already fatigued. So, maybe not all of them. Some of them certainly. Alright, I'm supposed to reconstitute the Royal Tank Regiment up here. Let's see. No, I was looking at the wrong thing. 178, 140, I believe this is down in the Moroccan sector. We're working on that. Yeah, I'm going to take that one off my list, chasing that broken unit from the Highlanders. If I see him still, I'll look after it, but otherwise, 39, 43. Okay, engineers, move them north. Yeah. I can't remember if I killed what was over here. I think that I did. Alright. So let's go ahead. This headquarters unit is still broken. I have a dream that they will be unbroken at some point. I think that I did that. Move engineers north, yes. Tank destroyer. Oh yeah, I think that I can. 319. I try to make this part as quick as I can. Oh yeah, I can take this off the list. Duggan recon. 182, 86. Okay. Duggan 88. Yeah, so basically this area over here. There should be an 88 over here. I'm gonna hit the recon button. I don't see anything. That's okay. I don't want to push in this sector right now, at least not in that direction. I'm content to be. So let's look at our artillery and fire some artillery. This guy's out in the open. We'll take that. Good, got a disruption. That means I'll be able to continue attacking. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Oof. I'm gonna keep trying to. Let me turn that off. I'm gonna keep trying to get these paratroopers whittled down and disrupted. They're kind of the biggest threat in this area. Okay, got that over here. Okay. Next, we'll be moving these guys then. Yeah. So let's just go ahead and take advantage of our opportunity to move both of these fellas, because the only target that I have available, isn't there a view for this? Target access, no. The only, oh, target access. The only target that I have available for these units is in a bunker, and that's not worth it to me. So we'll put you and you both in this improved position. That's good. Next is, oh yeah, we'll be able to hit these, probably these flak units, and then him, he's out in the open. Sure. Yeah, we actually got a couple guys with that against the bunker. And same, we'll go ahead, see if we can score any kills on that bunker. And yes. Good. Oh, nice fresh target over here. Good. Nothing for all the cannons here. 135th, 168th. What unit is this? 133rd. I already fired that. So 135th though. Yeah. I don't know if that will count as a spotter. It did not. Do I have... Because basically, I can move you up. Take you out of that mode. Does that give me a view? Yes, it does. Alright. So I'm going to try. That is probably not a spotter. 135th. Which unit is this? Is the 168th. So yeah, that'll do. I just don't know. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. Well, hang on a second. You. So I can put you here. Yeah, you'll still be in travel mode. That'll be okay. Alright. So what I was just doing there, for those of you who might be lost, is that like when you have artillery in the game, it has to be spotted by a unit that is within that artillery's organization. And I didn't have any units that were spotting for those artillery, so I had to move something up from the respective regiments in order to get spotting on the given unit. Okay, next is, let's see. I think I'm gonna focus. Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good target. Well, it's in a trench. This guy's improved. He's already disrupted. Ah, perfect. Got a disruption in the first hit. Let's see what we can do. Actually, yeah, I should probably work on this guy a bit. Don't really have any other valid targets at the moment. I can shoot at these. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So I see a lot of potential targets over here, and I think that I'm gonna want to focus in on this group first, because this is the point where I'm being the boldest, and I sense a lot of potential vulnerability here. So we'll see what we can do. I don't think I'll be able to get through in this turn. What's over here? Crap ton of AA guns. Okay. Well, we'll see if we can't pin that somehow. I don't think we can. 88s, 88s, 88s. Let's see, bunker. These guys are in the open. I'm gonna work on them some. More heavy AA guns. Okay, now we're moving back up to the area of Peter's Corner. I guess I'll keep working on this. They're down to less than 100. Yeah, let's go for it. See if we can get a disruption, or at least make them so weak that they won't be able to fight. And we'll also do the same over... No, keep at the same target. This hex is going to be very important for me to break through and secure Peter's Corner. This flank attack that I have going on. Alright. So... Yes. Royal Horse Artillery has a target over here. Good. My disrupted ass artillery is gonna hit this recon unit forever. I hate this recon unit. Gosh, they're just immortal. Alright. This is... Where are you? Ah. Okay. Entrenched, entrenched, entrenched. They don't have much. They definitely don't have much infantry over here. I'm close to, like, I think a total breakout in this sector. Disrupted and isolated. Yeah, let's go for this gun here. Okay. Where are you? I think that this recon unit is going to be a point of contention. Okay. Some army guns. Yeah, same target. They're digging in, so it'd be great if I could get a disruption on this unit. Okay, and next is going to be infantry here. And now we're on to the guns of the Highlanders. So these guys are disrupted. They are disrupted. That is broken. It seems silly to shoot artillery at a headquarters unit just so I can get through that, but like, kinda. It would probably make more sense for me to spend the time with the attacks right now, but let's go ahead with it. Make sure I'm shooting the right things. Oops. Okay. Here, they've actually mustered a fighting force. This is rough terrain. That's going to be hard for me to deal with. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Artillery in travel mode, I'll take that. Ooh. 7 guns in 1 hit? Do that again? 2 in a row? Oof. Whoever left those artillery units in travel mode should be fired. Okay. And I'm just about finished with my artillery here. Let's see if I have any aircraft. Hit these guys again. Got tank busters over here. I might as well make use of them. Yep, killed them too. Alright, so we just eliminated 3 enemy artillery batteries. Okay, next up, I am continuing on in this direction with the French. Attack across the stream. Good. Yeah, eliminated. So I guess we'll go ahead and start we'll start working on the western half over here with the French. The area of the, what is this? Varsity. Alright, so lots of activity over here. My guys are in pretty good shape. Any disrupted units? There's a shame about this battalion over here being disrupted. That's the cannon. I've got my AT guns. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Move them over here, and then I'll bring them to bear in this force so that I can attack this recon cars. And yeah, we're going to have to let this attack develop, but it is developing well, I would say. Put you here. Okay. Okay. Got a disruption. All right. Excellent. So I'm not going to attack this bunker just yet. I want to reduce this trench line here, and that's going to be a pain. A real pain. I thought I had these guys isolated. I guess they don't count as isolated anymore. I don't know why. Okay. So yeah, we're just going to keep fighting for now. It's not going super well. And that's better. Better result over here. Got a nice disruption. Engineers are going to dig in on this road on the other side of that bridge. We've got these units. Okay. That's fine by me. Okay. Yeah. It's a little risky. I'm actually going to move this tank destroyer back. Okay. Good, good, good. And I think that's it for Varsity. Yeah? Alright. So next up, got First Armored. They ought to be able to achieve a breakthrough here. Or at least shove these guys out of the way. Got the disruption. And let's see. Pour some infantry into this. Yeah, boy. Well, if I'm going to do that. Good. And actually, yeah. 60. I want to hit him with the... Well, I want to save some for exploitation. Send up the road as fast as I can. So I'm going to wait there. What I'll do is like this. This assault should work. Yes. Okay. Now, none of these units... yeah, I'm really not... Well, let me see here. That would not be so bad. I'm calculating the movement cost. Yeah, boy. Okay. So we're going to assault them again. Yes. Boom. Alright, and then I don't think I'll be able to do this, but I'm going to try. Nah, I'll be able to shoot them though. So let me get like this. Get like this. Get like this. And lame. 62. Alright. This is... yeah, the other half of this unit. Okay. Got the full battalion over here. We're so close to getting through. Brought these guys up just out of curiosity. I don't know. We should be able to get through this way. Okay. And all my guns fired. That's all artillery. Here come the engineers. Okay. Good. Alright, that's it for these guys. Really just looking for a place to put my my recon units. I don't really have a place for them right now. Oops. Okay, can you... no. Alright. That's good. Probably... I'm going to keep this artillery limbered. Try and move them up over here. Okay. And did I make a mistake? This counts as a motorized unit, which cannot cross rough, but can cross broken, I think. Let me see. Motorized, broken is 40, while rough is 0. Yeah, okay. So, that, yeah, I gotta go somewhere with these recon units. So yeah, let's get somewhere. And next, we want to go ahead and push forward with Red Bull. I guess I'll just assault with all these vehicles. There's like 100 vehicles. Against a disrupted unit? Yeah, that worked. I forgot to check my fatigue, but in any case, I can't really advance any further up here right now. So we'll just start moving things up this hill. Put you over here. Good. Let's get these engineers. Everybody, we're all going north on this road, and we've got room to maneuver. We're finally out of these dense rocky areas. Very close now. Okay. Next up, I'm really packing them in here, but that's what we've got to do. Alright. Anybody else over here? I'd like to let these tanks rest. And keep it moving for now. The tanks, if I could get them up this hill. Alright. Is this my core tank destroyer? Yeah. Okay. More artillery. big bottleneck over here. Good. This is good. This tank unit is still disrupted. We're going to go ahead and move him up. Okay, this is my divisional HQ. Put him in a field. Alright. Red Bull's got some forward motion. Now it will be up to the 1st Division to lead through. Wow, no opposition. Okay. We gotta get everybody across the river. There's a bridge over there that I can use. Yeah, bummer. Okay. This is my artillery. Put you here, here. More artillery. This flank is oddly exposed. Okay. Oops. That was probably not the best. We want to get them across the river, not on the opposite bank. Alright. Here's my recon vehicle. We'll need that. We need lots of recon over here. Infantry. Headquarters. Yeah. Good. Next up, we have this remainder. And we're going to go ahead and assault straight in. Oops. Actually, okay, don't do that. This is slightly risky. Alright. It's a shame that this engineer unit is disrupted. This one is also disrupted. This one has low ammo. Okay. Freaking finally. These guys can get back to their stuff going on. Yeah, why don't we take advantage of their position and secure this top of this valley. We'll keep the Big Red 1 kind of in the valley. So yeah. Next, let's go. Yeah, I think that would be better. Okay, good. So that's US 2nd Corps. Next up is 5 Corps. And I already moved the French division. Well, they're part of US 2nd Corps now, so let's see if we can get a disruption now. Oof. I should have just selected to dig in with these guys. Which reminds me. Okay. Vehicle. Okay. So our big objective here is this bunker, but I really want to get them isolated first. I don't know if that's super duper going to be possible, but it is possible to assault them with a bunch of engineers. Still not disrupted. Let's see if we can do it. 2 men, 2 vehicles. Yeah, that sucked. Okay. Assault again. 2 men, 3 vehicles. Yeesh. Alright. Yeah, there's a war to fight, so let's get this done. That worked. Okay, I did not expect that to work. These guys are pinned. They're not going to be... Well, they still technically can if they come at it from here. So, crap. Hey, it's risky. That recon unit is weak and they're quite vulnerable where they are. Next, what have we got? I might just want to assault with this unit. They have shoddy assault values. Let's do it this way. I think this will work. Yeah. Took quite a lot of fatigue. Alright, we are making progress over here. Not quite enough, but we are making progress. Bunker. Let's see what else. These tanks have terrible attack values, but like, I'm just shooting at Nebelwaffers. Got a gun. Fatigue, okay. So that should be... got a little ahead of myself. Q. That should be everybody from the 78th Infantry Division. Everybody else I just want resting for now. Well, it's probably a good idea to move some of these guys up. Start formulating a front. Okay. Good. And on to the 4th Division and what's happening in Peter's Corner and Tir Qasr. Qasr Tir. So this is... These guys do not have... I'm examining the terrain. Let's see, Orchard. So the question here is, what is more expensive for a towed AT gun, which counts as motorized? Motorized is clear of 10. And then Orchard of 15 versus a Forest of 30. So yeah, it's cheaper to go clear and then Orchard. Yeah, don't have enough left over, but he'll think twice. I'm debating about what I should do with this unit of Fusiliers. I'm going to split them up. I had kind of intended to do that, so I'll do something like this. Yeah. And I want to protect this AT gun. And I want to protect this tank. Okay. Good, we got a disruption. They are fighting back. So here, I'll be able to take my machine gun unit. Hit them. Good. Move these tanks up. Yeah, it's risky to move these units like this, but not impossible. So here, I guess. Yeah. Shoot this bunker while I'm at it. So I like the way that this attack on Qasr Tir is developing, Peter's Corner itself is going to be a little bit more dicey, I think. Okay. So very... I'm going to assault with the engineers first. Ugh. 2 disruptions. I got 2 disruptions out of that and did not disrupt their guy. So let me see if I can clear these minefields. Go ahead and... Still just can't get the disruption on these guys. We pummeled them real hard with our artillery, but it wasn't enough. So let me do like this. I'm going to try to leave over enough men to get an assault if I do get a disruption, which I did not, so here we go. I got the disruption. Nobody left to us. Actually, no, I won't have enough. Maybe? I do not have enough. Okay. Putting a lot of eggs in our basket over here. But I think it's going to be worth it. Okay. Right. So... I want to leave these guys able to be deployed quickly, so yeah. We'll be able to shell this bunker from this hill up here. I think, well, that'll be that as far as hard range, but other ranges, well, I'll still be able to move in close and shell that bunker. They've still got all kinds of nasty wickedness over here. Put this guy up. Good. What else in this area of 5th Corps? I think that's it. Moving on to 46 Infantry. Okay, and I can finally start assaulting these guys. Good, finally. This unit, same. Assault. Okay. Good. Now I can start moving those units out of the rear area. I've got a T-gun over here, shoot this bunker. We'll just leave you here. Now, we can start to see how this is going to develop over here. Should be able to attack these tanks. Which target do I want? Yeah, definitely these long-nosed ones. And while the rest of these guys are going to dig in, and I should be able to get a very fast dig in. There'll be one this turn. Oops, so I'll do it like this, and good. Fatigue, excellent. Fatigue, 1 vehicle. So here's this unit of engineers here. Gonna pursue aggressively. Okay. I gotta get these recon units out of here, man. Ah, finally. Alright. Still fighting back. Okay, so now I can get up on this hill, which was the objective the whole time. Okay, good. Next up, get these recon. Alright, what else? I think that's gonna be mostly it. Think any of my artillery? No, okay. What else? 46, 28. Let me move some of my headquarter up. Alright, so next up I have these janky ass tanks. Let's start with this infantry over here. Good. Trying to annihilate this unit that's pinned against the river. Okay, good. So next up, oh, these engineers are, they really should be heading in the other direction. Oh, actually there is an engineer from the 6th, just in time. Good. Good. This unit is anti-hard. Okay. Yeah, boy. And we'll assault again. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so I gotta take care of these tanks. Man, we just keep ripping them up and they're like, don't care. Alright, finally. Okay. So we're getting a bunch of boys across the river, and we're gonna be doing assaults. The engineers are here. We're gonna do an assault. Boom. Okay. I'm gonna keep playing for like maybe the rest of this core. So let's see. Soft attack. I have range on this hard, and I do. Huh. What am I doing wrong? Oh. Good. 2 vehicles. Good. Clear them out. Get the recon cars all the way through. We're in open ground, completely unopposed. Okay, we found their next strong point. Took a 2 vehicle loss there, and that's pretty gnarly. I'll make a note of that. It's entrenched motorized infantry. 199, 103. Entrenched motorized infantry. Okay. Gonna need to get this guy. Alright. So we're scoping out their units here. Need more anti-tank. 195.105 Italian. It is important to make that distinction because Italian tanks suck compared to Axis tanks. Alright. So we've mapped out their points of resistance on this plateau pretty well. There's probably some more. 97.11 is entrenched. Good. Alright, now we'll move you back one. Okay. And, oh yeah, move him out of here. So, next up, I should probably secure the flanks. That's what the paratroopers are going to be for, I think. Okay. And yeah, I'm pretty well convinced that this area is like devoid of enemies. I guess we'll find out. Good. Good. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. Take you out. So next up, you've already fired, so let's get these engineers on the move. Why did you do that? Very rarely should you trust the AI movement. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Leave you. You can go in this trench. You can also go in this trench. You can also go in the trench. Although you won't be able to come out of travel mode. We'll get you up here for the artillerying. You're resting. You're coming. You are not here. Let's see. Alright. Put you over here. Actually, it's not a bad idea. Okay. Good to know. Slightly risky. Actually, fairly risky. Okay. This is a good question. What's faster, motorized or on foot, if you want to get into a village? Village, village, village. Town is 8. So this is on foot, and then motorized is 12. Honestly, it doesn't really super mean much to me. They are going to go back and rejoin their brethren. Okay. Good. So next up is the, let's see, put you out over here. Headquarters unit is here. That's good. Put you here. And that should be it for the 7th Armored. Well, alright, so I gotta deal with these engineers. They're disrupted. Oh, they held and disrupted my guys. Dang. Okay. Broken. Okay, great. Moving up the hill. Put you here. And over the top. Here and oh, you're already disrupted. Okay. Good. Good. Salt this broken unit. Good. What else for this unit over here? Well, you're kind of stuck, aren't you? Okay. I am wanting to take out this. Let me see something here. This is a clear hex. I should be able to shoot through there, but I cannot. I won't be able to. Okay. Oh, I won't be able to. Ha ha ha! Check this out. Oops. Yeah, I expected that, but I got something for him. Just more AT and AA. Let's see it here. Ah, that was a mistake. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and get these fellas up. Yeah, like that. And like this. Good. And like this. That's actually a good one. Nice. Got the disruption. Excellent. And finally, attack this vehicle. Good. Alright. Now, Sidi Said itself should be isolated at this point. And I'll probably let that cook for one turn rather than throw my guys at a bunker. I think it's worth spending the extra moment, although I can attack them. Yeah, it's probably not going to be very effective. So if they're not isolated next turn, I'll still attack. But that should be it then. Yeah, that's pretty good. Next video, make good progress. I should be able to move the rest of 8th Army and then run the turn next video. So we'll do that. And in the meantime, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next installment.